Hi, and welcome to QuinceWomen video tips number 5. Now we're going to check out the People tab, which is your path to connect with other members directly. The first submenu under People is Members. When we click on that, we get a list of all QuinceWomen members with the newest members listed first. You can click on anybody's profile and see what kind of information she's decided to share about herself. We're going to click on Anne. Now, underneath Anne's photo, there's some summary information. If Lolly wants to, she can add Anne as a friend. She can send a private message to her. She can like Anne's profile. And as she scrolls down, she can see who Anne has made friends with, what her groups are, and what her various contributions have been on the network. Here's what Anne put on her profile, that she's from the West Coast, she's married, and she likes chocolate wine and salmon. She also has put in a link to her personal blog, Second Serve. This is done on one's profile through the RSS function, which if you forgot what that is, go back and watch video tips number 2 again. But there are titles that show up of recent blog posts, and if you click on the More button, you see that a new page opens up with a link to Anne's blog. Well, that's very interesting, but we're here to talk about QuinceWomen. So we're going to go back to QuinceWomen and find the People menu again, go down to the next tab, which is Groups. So you can see that there are 3 groups available so far. Lolly is interested in this Writers and Artists group, so she's going to click on that. And that looks like something she wants to do. It says it's currently set to be a public group. Anybody can see the content and anybody can join. So this is how you join. You click on this button right here, Join Writers and Artists. She's going to do that. And it says, Welcome to Writers and Artists. You're now a member. What's going on in the group? There's a discussion here about best websites for aspiring writers. If Lolly has some ideas there, she can reply to that discussion. She also can open up her own discussion by clicking on the Add button if she wants to talk about something else. So let's try that. Her discussion is, how do you block out the time to write? That's her question. Okay, we're going to input her comment here to save time that she wants to add in, and we're going to add this discussion. So here's Lolly's question, and if she wants to return back to the list of discussions, she just needs to click on Back to Writers and Artists Discussions, which will give her the whole list. And if she goes back to Writers and Artists, it takes her out to the general group page. You can see down here that she can also just put in a comment. Comments are really perfect for quick little things that really don't deserve a lot of follow-up. Like, hey, just read this piece. It was so great. I loved it. And here's the link. Or, my article just got published. I'm really excited. Something like that. Where you're not really inviting discussion, you're not really replying, you're just kind of putting it out there. So going back out to all the groups, you may want to add your own group. And to do that, you click on Add. Here you just fill out the group information following the directions, and it's very easy to start a group. You can also choose your privacy settings. So the default is that non-members can see everything in the group, that groups are public, but you may have reason for the group information to be private, and then you just say that. You also may want to make your entire group private, in which case you wouldn't say that anyone can join. You would just click off Invited Members Only can join. If you want to make it really restrictive, you can uncheck this box, and then you are the only person who can invite more people. It's all up to you. So you can set up the group the way that you want to do that. Lolly's not going to set up a new group just yet. She's going to skip over the next submenu on people, invite, because we looked at that extensively in video tip number 1, and go down to the last one, chat. So selecting chat puts you into a chat room. Right now, Lolly's the only person in the chat room, so she would just have to talk with herself. And maybe she wants to do that, maybe she doesn't. But the concept is very simple. You can see how it works. All you need to do is type what you want to say in this box right here, like, hey, is anybody there? And hit the enter key. And then you see if someone answers. So it is very simple. You do need someone to chat with, though. Groups might actually want to use the chat function to organize something like a virtual meetup. You can decide for yourself what you want to do. So in this video, we explored the People tab. We looked at members, saw how to look at different people's profiles, leave private messages, as well as how to friend members online. And we looked at groups, where we saw how to join a group, post to a group discussion or comment wall, and even how to form a new group. Lastly, we checked into the QuinceWomen chat function. If you've watched all 5 of the video tips, you should now be well prepared to start making use of the QuinceWomen network. I look forward to seeing you around in the community. Thanks for watching.